splenium of the corpus callosum. Alright. So, when we talk about rostrum, you can see some amount of white fibers. You can see this is the horizontal section. Alright. The anterior end, the posterior end, and you can see this is the section passing through the genu of the corpus callosum, and this is the portion of the body, and here you can see this is the splenium. Alright. This is a horizontal section. This is a mid-sagittal section. So we have cut it like this. And this, how we have cut? We've cut with both the cerebral hemispheres intact. We've just taken a horizontal section. So this is the anterior end, the frontal pole. This is the posterior end, which is the occipital pole. And here you can see portion of the stem of the lateral sulcus. And here you can see this is the hidden insular cortex. So this would be the portion of the temporal lobe. Alright, okay, you get the orientation. Now here you can see anteriorly, this is the genu, right? You can see the rostrum is going down below like that, projecting down below. So this portion down below here, when I show you here, this portion you don't see because it's just begun right down there, okay? Still above that level, alright? So here you can see this is the portion of the rostrum, this is the portion of the genu, the portion, and here you can see this is the splenium of the corpus callosum. You can see some white fibers arising from the genu of the corpus callosum and passing towards the frontal lobe. Can you see this? They are arcing, forking like that. So these are the forceps minor, fibers of forceps minor. And from the splenium you can see, which is a wider fiber bundle, still forking behind. This is the forceps major. So that's the forceps minor, and this is the forceps major. So what type of fibers are forceps major and minor? How do we subdivide them? Association, commissural, projection, what type of fiber these are? Association fiber bundles. Alright. Now, again here you can see this is a coronal section where you see this is the portion of the corpus callosum. You have to work it out later, okay? So here, coming back to this section again. So here you can see between the two corpus callosum of the either side, separating them, here you can see this thin band of white matter, which is like a curtain. This is the septum pellucidum. And from the lower edge here you can see right starting there, which is this structure. What is this structure? That's the fornix. So it is connecting this region, the septal area, curving all around above the caudate nucleus, and then it will go down and connect with which structure here? The mammillary body. So the fornix is carrying which tract? The which tract? Mammillothalamic tract. This is carrying the mammillothalamic tract. So it arises here from the septal region. The septal region, what you see here, this is the region of the cingulate gyrus here. This portion along with that joining area here, just next to the lateral to the rostrum. This is the rostrum here, what you see, just lateral to the rostrum of the corpus callosum. This area is the septal area. So the nuclei what you have deep to it are the septal nuclei. Alright. So the fornix will connect the septal region, curve around like that and connect it with the mammillary body. Okay. So and the fornix anteriorly diverges in the form of two columns, posteriorly diverges as two crura. In the middle, the two columns will join together. So anteriorly you have the column, and posteriorly again it will diverge as the two crura, which will finally join with the two mammillary bodies of the either side. Alright. So here you can see that's the septum pellucidum, and here that's the thalamus. This is the anterior tubercle of the thalamus, and right in front of the anterior tubercle you can see my probe is passing through a foramen. This is the interventricular foramen of the Monro. This is the interventricular foramen of Monro. Pardon? Anterior tubercle. With anterior edge is little projecting out like that, like in the form of a tubercle. So the anterior nucleus group is located here deep to the anterior tubercle of the thalamus. Alright?